I just wanted to come and make this quick video to specify and clarify on a few things. They that everyone is talking about and speaking upon is actually just collective desire. And this desire wants nothing more than to have a being, a body that is effectively a slave to said desire. So these beings aren't actually just like some being that was born in some laboratory or something. It came from you, it came from me. We all have desires. And when your desires get to a point of a grand magnitude and you are still attached to said desires, those desires become entities. So these entities came up with a plan. We got together, as all desires and parasites do, and said, how can we go on eternally as our creators do? And the conclusion they came to was trap them within their own minds. Have them a slave to their own desires. Whatever that anchors you here, it could be masturbation, it could be females, it could be men, it could be sex, it could be money, it could be success, it could be debauchery, it can be self-mutilation, it could be external mutilation. It can be anything of this nature, but it's something that's fleshly and degenerative in essence. For me, it was masturbation. It was being able to constantly get a stream of degenerative photos and videos and images and so on and so forth to me. So a while back, I had a dream where I was in a room. I had a VR set on. I was looking in third person, so I wasn't the actual being, but it was me looking at myself from the past to realize why I'm in the position I'm in the present. And so that was that. And then I had another dream where I was, or not even a dream, it was in a meditation where I was some type of being, still in third person, so I was observing again, and I was looking at these star maps, so on and so forth. And from the area I was in and my demeanor and the way I acted, I was a very highly evolved being, but I was still subject to human desires. I wanted to find and control all the stars, so on and so forth. And so this whole present that we're all living in is an indication of what our desires were and what we're trying to perfectly detach from, so we can take the good and the great and leave the bad and the worse behind us, but never forgetting what was done and what we went through to get here, so we don't ever do the same things again, and we eternally evolve, eternally transcend, eternally transform, and infinitely and intrinsically stay connected to our essence inside and out, not outside and in. So this has been a story about us fighting our desires in the truest of senses. And our desires have taken over external bodies It has even possessed our own bodies, and its end goal is to get you to succumb to that beastly desire. And it's not even beastly at this point, because if you're walking on two legs, if you have a job, if you consider yourself a human, then the stuff you're doing when it comes to desires can't even be called beastly anymore, because you're doing something totally beyond that. It's more monstrous, if anything. So monstrous desires. But you, I, me, we can all tame these desires quite easily when we perfectly detach. And that is the key to all of this.